And I've learned so much. It's incredible. Did you know, for instance, that Washington actually never even lived in the White House?
No, I thought he was the first.
No, it was actually being built at the time. And did you know it wasn't even always called the White House?
Well, then what was it called?
Well, at first they were going to call it the President's Palace. But Washington had a better idea. He wanted something a little bit more democratic. He simply called it the President's House.
Then how did it get to be the White House?
Well, the British burned it back in 1814, and it was repainted. Everybody was so happy and glad to see it sparkling white again, they started calling it the White House.
Oh, well, wait a minute. 1814, what happened to 1776? Isn't that how we got George Washington as our first president?
Well, I knew who wasn't paying attention in school. Now, George Washington actually beat the British in 1781, but they came back, and that's how Dolly Madison, the wife of our
Fourth president.
That's right, came into running right out of the White House with George Washington's portrait tucked under her arm, just ahead of those British torches back in 1814. But thanks to Dolly, Americans now know who George Washington actually looks like.
How do you know all this stuff, Mr. Smarty
Well,
Pants?
I've got this book and this album with my first coins, and it's been incredible. I put each coin in the album. I read up on all the presidents, each one of them in this book. It's been fascinating to learn.